we just derived the compound madhyanaha. Let us now similarly derive the compound purvanaha. The steps are similar to those that we used when we derived madhyanaha, except we need one more sutram in order to replace the letter na by the letter na. Sutram here is 847. Ahno dantat. Looking at this number, we can immediately tell that this is a sutram which prescribes natvam, the letter na as a substitute. That section runs from 841 rashabhyan nonas samanapade, which we have studied. The anuvritti of rashabhyan nonaha goes all the way down to 8439. Right now we're looking at 847. So we know that this is a sutram which prescribes a substitution na in place of na. Okay. The Vritya Sutram says, Adantapurvapadasthad rephat parasyahna deshasya nasya nasyat. Adantat purvapadasthat rephat parasya ahnadeshasya nasya naha syat. Which means that the letter na of the term ahna. Now we already know the Sutram 5488, ahno hna etebhya. So this term ahna refers to the substitution ahna prescribed by the Sutram 5488. The letter na of this term ahna is substituted by the letter na when preceded by a purvapadam, a prior member of a compound, which ends in the letter a and contains the cause, the letter ra, for the substitution. Now, why are we saying the letter ra? What about the letter sha? Because we just said the anuvritti of rashabhyam is coming down. The reason is that, generally speaking, there are no compounds which have ahna as the latter member and a prior member containing the letter sha. Yes, there are some very rare cases, but normally it's the letter ra, which is the nimittam for the natvam. That's why the vritti says rephat. Remember that the nimittam here is in the purvapadam. The repha is in the purvapadam, while the adesha, the substitution, is taking place in the uttarapadam. So the condition samanapade is not satisfied. Otherwise we could have used 842 itself to perform the operation, but that requires samanapade. Hence there is a need for this special sutram to get the job done. Note here says that the prathama vibhakti, nominative case ending used in the word ahnaha in this sutram 847 actually stands for the shashti vibhakti, genitive case ending. That is why the vritti says ahnadeshasya shashti ekavachanam. As per the sutram 1149, shashti sthane yoga, we know that the term that is being substituted should be denoted by using a sixth case affix in the sutram. But here we see that ahnaha is ending in a first case affix. But that first case affix has been irregularly used here. It stands for a sixth case affix. It is said, Chandovat sutrani bhavanti. These sutras of Panini, they are like the Veda, meaning that we sometimes see these kind of irregular usages. Okay, let's look at the example now. Purvam naha equals purvahnaha, meaning AM, the early part of the day. The alaukika vigraha is purva su plus ahan nyas, compounding prescribed by the sutram 221. Purva paradharottaram ekadeshinaikadhikarane. Because we do have a subantam padam composed by adding a supaffix to purva, which is specifically mentioned in the sutram 221, and the latter member is ahan nyas, which denotes an entity which is single but has parts. So the conditions for applying 221 are satisfied. Now the usual steps as per the sutram 1243. Prathama nidrishtam samas upasarjanam, the term purva su gets the designation upasarjanam because in the sutram 221, which prescribes the compounding, the term purva paradharottaram ends in the nominative case. And hence as per 2230 upasarjanam purvam, the term purva su is placed in the prior position in the compound. Now purva su ahan nyas suffix gets designation pratipadikam by 1-46 krit dita samasascha, because we have formed a samasaha. And now we apply 2471 supo dhatu pratipadikayoho to perform the look elision on the sup affixes su and nyas, which are inside the compound pratipadikam. So now we have purva ahan. Now we bring in the affix touch, the samasanta pratyaha touch, prescribed by the Sutram 5491 Rajahas Sakhibhyash touch, because we do have a Tatpurusha Samasaha ending in ahan. So now we have purva ahan touch. The ending letter cha of the affix touch gets the itsanya by 133 halantyam. The beginning letter ta gets the itsanya by 137 chutu. Both take lopaha by 139 tasya lopaha. Now we have purva ahan a. Now comes 5488, which we just studied. Ahno na etebhyaha. We do have ahan being followed by the affix touch and preceded by a word which denotes a part, ekadeshaha. In this case, purva. So the conditions for applying 5488 are satisfied, and ahan is replaced by ahna. And as per 1:155 anekal shit sarvasya, the entire term ahan is replaced by ahna, because ahna is a substitute which has more than one letter. So now we have purva ahna a. Now we apply akastavani dirghaha to get purvahna a. Now the angam purvahna gets the bhasanya by the Sutram 1418 yachibham, which allows us to apply 64148 yasyeti cha to remove the ending letter a of the angam purvahna. So we get purvahna plus a, which is purvahna. And now we apply 847 ahno dandat, because we do have a purvapadam purva which is ending in the letter a. It does contain the repa, the nimittam for the natvam, and we do have ahna as the uttarapadam, and the intervening letters are the letter va, the letter a, and the letter ha, all of which are in the at pratyaharaha. So the condition at kupvanum vyavayepi, which comes down from the Sutram 842, is satisfied. We always have to make sure that the intervening letters do not disturb the substitution. That anuvritti of the entire Sutram 842 at kupvanum vyavayepi goes down all the way down to 8439. Okay, so this is how we get the compound pratipadikam purvahna. Now as per the Sutram ratra nahaha pumsi 2429, which we have studied, the compound purvahna is masculine and not neuter in gender. It declines like Rama Shabdaha.